Hello, this is the Truth Seeker, and I'm continuing a study on the first verse in chapter 1 of the book of Hebrews, and focusing in on the word fathers again. You'll remember in the previous video I talked about the Greek word pater, and so what I wanted to do was look at that word in the Greek Old Testament, the Septuagint. So what I've done is I've pulled up a search on the word fathers, and we see in Genesis 15 verse 15, "And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace, thou shalt be buried in a good old age." So if we click on the word fathers here, we get the Hebrew, which is Av, and you remember that the plural of Av is Avot, for fathers. And so let's look at the Greek word in the Greek Old Testament to see what that word is, and we can see that it is indeed paterav. And I don't know much about Greek, but I'm assuming that the av on the end of it is related to thy or your. But if we click on the word paterav, it of course brings up the root word pater, and Strong's number 3962, and we see the same definition in regard to the word pater. And so I just wanted to point that out, that in the Old Testament, most times we will translate fathers instead of ancestors. And I've already pointed out the reasons that I think we should use the word fathers instead of the word ancestors. And of course my main reason is because the word fathers has a much more Jewish overtone, and there's much more meaning in the word fathers than there is in the word ancestors. And so as you can see here, Genesis 31 verse 3, we see, and the Lord said unto Jacob, "Return unto the land of thy fathers." And of course we get the same root word in Greek, patrov. Again, we have an alternate ending on the root word, an ov, in the transliteration of the Greek. I have to be honest with you, I don't know Greek as well as I wish I did. That is another project for me to undertake. But as you can see, you click on the word, and the root word of patrov, of course, is pater. And so basically we're looking at Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1, and let's pull that up again. Sorry, I should have had it up here, but I don't. But we'll pull up Blue Letter Bible, and we'll go there, and we'll pull it up. So here we go. Hebrews 1 verse 1. Search. Okay, sorry for that delay. So here we have King James Version. God, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets. So basically, what the first thing I think of is, if you're reading this book, number one, you should probably believe in God, because that's the whole point of the first sentence is that if you don't believe in God, then why would you believe that he spoke to Father Abraham, or Father Isaac, or Father Jacob, or the prophets, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and so forth? Because the whole point of this first verse here is that God has spoken to our fathers in the past in many and various ways. Okay? So I just wanted to point that out. And also, let's take a look here at versions, translations of that. And we can see those different renderings. But what I'm looking for is where I can click on the word fathers, and it'll show me a breakdown of the different passages that hold the word fathers. I can't find that right now, but what my whole point in being is that we're not just talking about ancestors here. We're talking about family, relation, fathers that were great teachers, prophets, leaders, and these are the ones whom God has spoken to in the past in many and various ways. So with that, I say let's move on. God bless everyone. Continue to keep seeking truth and peace and blessings, and I look forward to my next video.